Welcome to K&K Books. Today we are doing our February 2017 TB Reads. So once again, I'm going to let Kayci start because I don't want to go.
Great. she just throws me into this stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you've seen our January wrap-up, you'd know that I did not finish 2 of my January TB Reads. I was sick. So, also Kingdom Hearts 2.8 came out, and everything that threw my schedule off. But first, I need to finish Roseblood. I am 78 pages in, and it is very hard to get into. I was looking so forward to this, and it's just very difficult to get into. It's been 78 pages of boring. But I bought it, so I have to finish it. But yeah.
You can do a review on it later.
Yeah, I gotta finish this. So yeah. The next one is Red Queen. I did start reading the other books of my to be read in between reading Roseblood. So I did start reading Red Queen today, actually. It's still January when we're filming this. So.
Yeah, so.
And I'm 72 pages in on this one. Probably going to finish this one a lot quicker than I am Roseblood.
Because it's actually interesting.
Yeah. So, this one's the next one that I'm probably going to finish. The next actual book that I may or may not get into this month is called The Merciless. And it's something different than what I usually read, but the synopsis sounded really interesting. It's more of a thriller mystery kind of thing.
I'll read it to them.
Okay. Brooklyn Stevens sits in a pool of her own blood, tied up and gagged. No one outside of these dark, dank basement walls knows she's here. No one can hear her scream. Sophia Flores knows she shouldn't have gotten involved. When she befriended the popular girls on her first day at school, she admired their perfect hair and their good girl ways. She said they wanted to save Brooklyn, or they said they wanted to save Brooklyn. They wanted to help her. Sophia didn't realize they believed Brooklyn was possessed. Now Sophia's new friends are performing an exorcism on Brooklyn, but their idea of an exorcism is closer to torture than salvation. So this is something very different from what I usually read, but
it sounds really good.
Yeah, it sounded interesting. So this is my next one. And then the other one, it's not an actual book, it's an ebook. The author doesn't have actual physical books out now.
I'll try to insert a picture of it for you guys to see.
Yeah, it's called Set Me Free by author M.R. Leahy. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I should know, like,
we'll write it.
I know her personally, but I don't know how to pronounce her last name. So, but yeah, that's the next one I want to read. It is a very dark romance book. It's very dark. It's about a sex slave. So yeah, it talks about some real issues. But that's why, if you want to check it out, warning to you right now, if you're not into that kind of stuff, if you're not into that dark romance sex stuff, don't check it out. I'm checking it out because I personally know this author and I want to support her. So I'm going to read her book, I'm going to purchase her book, and let her know what I think about it. And those are my February to be reads. I really hope I can finish those and nothing like gets in the way like it did in January. So yeah, okay, Kendra's turn.
So for my January to be reads, I'm actually doing a lot of Black literature because February is Black History Month. So I'm trying to incorporate Black authors into my reading. So the first one is actually a classic that I actually haven't read. So it's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. Now that I've read Toni Morrison and Audre Lorde, I have not read Maya Angelou. Like, I'm scandalous. So I will be reading this. Since it's a classic, I don't want to bore you guys with like telling you what it's about. So anyway, and then the next one I'm going to be reading is Another Brooklyn by Jacqueline Woodson. Now then, I'm going to read you the little blurb about it because I don't know how to describe it. It says, for August, running into a long ago friend sets in motion resonant memories and transports her to a time and a place she thought she had mislaid. 1970s Brooklyn, where friendship was everything. August, Sylvia, Angela, and Gigi shared confidences as they ambled their neighborhood streets, a place where the girls believed that they were amazingly beautiful, brilliantly talented, with futures that belonged to them. But beneath the hopeful promise, there was another Brooklyn, a dangerous place where grown men reached for innocent girls in dark hallways, where mothers disappeared, where fathers found religion, and where madness was a mere sunset away. So, that is Another Brooklyn by Jacqueline Woodson. So,
Sounds good.
yeah, it's like I'm really excited to read this one. It's also like tiny, so I'll probably read this one first. Anyway.
You should let me borrow that.
I will, after you finish your other ones.
Yeah. Well, Red Queen will go quickly, or it's Rose.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hurry up, get to the point.
Okay, so my next Black Voice book is Americana by, and I'm going to try to say this name, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She's actually a Nigerian woman who came to the U.S. And basically her book is kind of like about that. She's, her main character comes to the U.S. and has to deal with, you know, like being black for the first time. Because in Nigeria, everybody's black. So it's kind of like, you know, like an eye-opening thing about America. And I also want to add that she was at the Women's March in D.C., so... And she's also, like, terribly beautiful, so I'm jealous.
Wait, I want to see. You didn't let me see.
Because I was showing them.
Yeah, she's very
I know. So, and she also has a book that called, like, Everyone Should Be a Feminist, so I'm going to check that out. So, anyway. Now then, I know that I'll probably, well, hopefully I'll read these books pretty quickly, and then I can get into more books. Because for my GoodReads challenge, I need to be reading about 6 books a month, so...
Yeah, you did it for January, though.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't, like, in school for half of January,
school
so...
February TBR.
Okay, so that was our February TBR. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!